It was all good news on the injury front. Pascal, Onzarike, Aleem McNeil, DJ Reader, all good news.
Yep.
With more on that, let's
Taylor Decker
get out to our WSN Injury Insider, Michigan Sports and Spine Center, Dr. Jeff Pierce. How you doing, Dr. Pierce?
Hey, Doc.
All good news on the Lions injury front. Like I said, Pascal has been out with a knee, coming back full go. Onzarike out with a hamstring practice this week. Aleem McNeil, head injury, cleared. All good news here. Let's start with Pascal. How important is it to get, he had the knee injury and out for a couple of weeks, but now he's back. These things, with time, they heal.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been talking about. I mean, we have the luxury now that we are winning. People are stepping up and letting these guys fully heal, getting into that 80, 90%. The rule in my office is 0 pain, 90% better. Let's get him back on the field. And, that's what you're seeing, the knee injury. He's going to test it probably early on. I don't know if he'll play full time, but, he'll have critical minutes in there and see how he feels, give some feedback to the training team and see how, it's like I said, they got to get that mental piece back. And for him getting comfortable with cutting and, back and forth is usually easy. It's the change of direction with a knee injury you worry about.
Hey, Doc, you got someone on the chat put $20 into the till to give you a message. It's crayons for breakfast. He says, hey, Doc, broke both of my femurs, pelvis and back. 8 months later, I was back to hiking up mountains with only military health care. Hutch has got that secret sauce. He's going to be just fine much earlier than me. Love your work, Doc. How about that?
No, that's awesome. That's a great way to end my week. I've had a busy medical week, so I love that we're sending messages and people are responding. I love it. And shout out to that military team. I like to know which one he worked with, if it was out of Michigan or somewhere else in the country, because that's the only good thing. We do a lot of stuff with the impaired athletes, and the military VA system is becoming a cutting edge treatment center. So I love some feedback where he actually did his rehab. Because we love those stories.
Hey, yesterday when you weren't on, 3:30 came, and people were starting to write in, where's Doc? Where's Doc? How about that, man? You're it.
Yeah. I'm loving it. I don't know how to take it. I'm humble as hell. But if we can, if we can make one difference, I'd love it. If I can do multiples, it's ecstatic. And, hats off to Woodward Sports and keeping me focused and on this trail that we've been on. And, working with you guys is great. And, I feel like I'm accepting an Academy Award right now, but there are a lot of people behind that. And I just try to keep it simple. And we do want to help out. I appreciate all that. It encourages my schedule. Obviously, see, I'm not always home and sitting around. I'm running around, but I feel it's important that we keep this show going. So
all right, Doc. Who do you like?
That inspires me.
Who do you like on Sunday? Give me a score for the Lions and the Buffalo Bills, and then tell me who you like on Saturday, Army or Navy.
Oh, jeez. You're going to do this to me, huh?
Heck yeah.
I'm obviously going to be there. It's my son's 18th birthday.
All right.
So shout out to him.
Shout out.
Shout out. Absolutely.
I'll officially have no more children. I have all young adults now.
I'm there,
But
right with you.
I think it's going to be a shootout. I'm looking at 42, 34. 42-34 Lions.
I love it. I love it, man. I think you're right. I think you're going to be right. We like the Lions by at least a touchdown here, all of us. So we'd like a double-digit win just to make it comfortable on that game. But it's going to be a good one.
Getting back to the injuries, you got 5 guys returning. They're coming out with fire. I think a lot of these guys are going to be fired up. Everybody's disrespecting the Lions a little bit, that Buffalo's going to be a good component. But, they're banged up too in their secondary.
Yep.
Like Ryan said, I like to think they can't stop a nosebleed. I like that medical reference. But I have to agree with him. I think that's the way they're going to go. And they're a one-man show right now. So I think we're good. I think we're real good.
Hey, Doc, our military hero wrote back in, Crayons for Breakfast, says 2014 Tripler Army Hospital in Hawaii.
Oh, a luxury man. That's great. Yeah,
So
I
now
mean, that military base has been great ever since Pearl Harbor and all that stuff. But they're a notch above. But some of the other facilities are really coming about, and our one in Detroit is cutting edge. It's still not Dr. Pierce standards, but it's getting a lot closer to what we anticipate. You know, talking about how we peel back that injury a little bit more, and we find a little bit more of that recovery part too.
So, Doc, that leaves you with Army Navy. You got to take Army now, right? We've got our Army hero here online.
I gotta take Army, but you know, in 2012, I was the ambassador for the Navy for the celebration of the 1812. So
Wow.
I'm a little biased to the Navy, so I'm going to go neutral on it.
Okay.
I don't know if I can pick. I'm going neutral.
You take the
I love all our
midshipman.
military.
The midshipman over the Black Knights of the Hudson. It's going to be a good one.
Doc, we'll leave you with this. Mike G in the chat says, Dr. Pierce, I went to the Chris Rock show at the LCA and broke my funny bone.
Mike G.
Hey, Doc, thanks, my man. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, take care, guys.
Check
See you,
out
Doc.
Dr. Pierce, Michigan Sports and Spine Center on Middlebelt Road in Livonia, Michigan Sports and Spine.com. KG.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on Expert Sports Injury Insight with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that I trust. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.